Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and everyone, especially those on the other side of the world. There is no time and space between us. There is only this present moment and we are one. Let us meditate on diary entry number 979. Today at benediction, I saw Jesus and spoke these words to me. Be obedient to your director in everything. His word is my will. Be certain in the depths of your soul that it is I who am speaking through his lips. And I desire that you reveal the state of your soul to him with the same simplicity and candor as you have with me. I say it again, my daughter. Know that his word is my will for you. Kanina sa benediksyon, nakita ko si Jesus at sinabi niya ito sa akin. Maging masunurin ka sa iyong direktor sa lahat ng bagay. Ang kanyang mga salita ay kalooban ko. Maging sigurado ka sa kailaliman ng iyong kaluluwa na ako ang nagsasalita sa pamamagitan ng kanyang mga labi. At ninanais ko na ipahayag mo sa kanya ang kalagayan ng iyong kaluluwa ng may kapayakan. Okay, take note of when Faustina would be seeing Jesus, and most of the time, she would see Jesus during benediction or during the Mass, whenever she would receive the communion. So these are the most common events when Faustina would see Jesus, when she would have vision of Jesus. And in this vision again, Jesus reiterated that whatever the confessor said to her would be his words, o mga pananalita ni Jesus. Ang galing, no? Kasi Faustina was assured that whatever the confessor would say after her confession would be Jesus' words, would be Jesus' line of thoughts, and would be Jesus' plans for Faustina. Kasi tayo, nangangapa tayo sa dilim. Ito ba ang kalooban ng Diyos? Ito ba ang gusto ng Panginoon para sa akin? So we would just guess which of the presented solutions are that of Jesus' plans for us. Hirap, no? Para sa atin. But it was, for Faustina, it has become normal for her to know what Jesus would like her to do. Of course, again and again we tell you, or we are saying that this is not simple for Faustina. Had she not worked hard for her spirituality, she would not be able to communicate with Jesus. If she was not able to save whatever, or if she would not be able to do things according to God's will, alam niya, malalaman niya. Or if she had problems and would be needing answers, makikita niya, malalaman niya agad. Minsan, sana all, parang sabihin na, sana all. But then again, she deserved this because she was able to purify herself. If we would also like to be as close to Jesus as possible, so that we will not go astray in whatever challenges we are confronted with, then we have to really follow Jesus. And following Jesus entails a lot of sacrifice. You have to drop everything that would make it difficult for you to continue your journey. So lahat ng bagahe na makakapagpabigat sa iyong sarili sa paglalakbay bitawan. And when we say let go, it does not only mean the letting go of the difficulty for example, in during studies, or the difficulty in whatever, no, we are confronted with. Kailangan talaga na mayroong antas ng pagbabago within us. Pero alam nyo, we really just have to learn to hear the note. Parang kailangan nating malaman ang mensahe. O parang uwiduhan kung ano sasabi ng Panginoon. Because, for example, you just have to invoke Jesus for us, no? For example, we are in the confessional box. You just have to invoke Jesus to be with the confessor, so that whatever the confessor would tell us would be what Jesus would like us to do. We invoke for that. And then we really have to have that trust in us. Kailangan natin magtiwala. Hiling natin, Lord, maging ikaw sana ang nasa katauhan ng paring ito. And because you invoke Jesus to be present in that priest, you have to trust that it really isn't it Jesus. Tiwala na hindi mo pwede isipin, ay baka naman hindi ito yun, ay baka naman gano'n. Baka nagkakamali ako, gano'n. So it is important to lay our trust, to put our trust to whatever the confessor would be telling us. And kapag ganun, alam natin, no, na nasa atin ang Panginoon. Otherwise, kung inisip natin na wala sa atin ang Panginoon, eh di wala nga talaga. Because whatever we think, it becomes. Kung ano iniisip natin, yun yung magaganap. Kapag inisip natin na hindi ganon, hindi nga magiging ganon. Pag inisip natin na ganito ang mangyayari, magaganap. Consistently, you are thinking of what you would like to happen, then that would happen. Kasi lalo na kung in alignment tayo sa ating Panginoon. So, mahalaga yung purification again on our part. Because kahit humingi ng ganitong grasya sa Panginoon, if we are not purifying ourselves, if we are not converting ourselves to what Jesus would like us to be, if we would not be correcting our mistakes and our errors in life, and then this fear of Faustina would be the same fear with us. Matatakot tayo kung anong nasa dako pa roon, matatakot tayo kung ano ang mangyayari sa atin. Sapagkat kung naniwala ka na wala naman si Jesus, ay wala nga. He would be absent when we think that He is absent. Ganun po ang magaganap. Kasi nga, sinaran mo yung gate sa sarili mo na hindi siya makakapasok. But when we open the gate, even just in our thoughts, then the gate is open and Jesus can easily come in and tell us what our brother Jesus who is up in heaven would be wanting for us. Malalaman natin kung ano maging kasagutan sa ating mga katanungan, kung ibibigay natin ating pagtitiwala, at kung tatahakin natin ang landas na tinahak ng ating Panginoon. So we might also be interested in during these events, like during the benediction or during the Mass, after the communion. No, who knows? Makaka-tune in na tayo, magiging attune na tayo sa frequency ni Jesus. No? But again, we need to address this sa ating sarili. How the level of our trust and what we have been doing to earn that to earn that love and desire of Jesus to unite and be with us.